Hey YouTubers, it's Vince Romano 26 here, and I'm coming to you today with a thrift store flea market and my very first ever consignment shop haul. I don't know about you guys, but it is freaking cold here in Maryland. Like, it's legitimately probably 40-something degrees here. With all the rain and the wind and everything like that. Cold. But I did manage to go out last weekend and get some really great stuff. Oops, sorry, I'm not in focus. But before I get to the stuff on this table, I want to show you guys some stuff that I couldn't fit on this table. First item being this 1960s, 1970s Sears and Roebuck faux jacket. And here's the pattern on it. Absolutely hideous. I mean, can you tell? Hideous. And on the tag here, it says Sears. Let me focus for you. So we've got Sears Fashions by Sears and Roebuck and Company, USA, size 16. Paid $6 for this. I should probably be able to get anywhere from, I would say, $75 to $100 for it. I need to wash it, but other than that, it's in perfect condition. All the buttons are there. So this will be great, especially for wintertime. I mean, this will keep you really warm. I remember carrying it to the bus stop when it was really cold and I had it up against me. It kept me warm. So that was a good find, and that'll make me some good money. Next piece I want to show you is this mid-century modern tension pole lamp. I bought that for $15. Unfortunately, it is missing the bottom extended piece, but it does work. I do want to spray paint these globes because the paint's coming off. I'll spray paint it the, I'm thinking about an aqua blue and then probably one of the gold and then redo the green. So $15 for that. That was an awesome find. I'm going to be putting that in the garage because I don't have any space for it in here. Okay, I guess we'll get to the consignment store pieces. I only bought two things from the consignment store. First is this 1953 TV Carnival magazine. That was $2.50, but that was the 50% off price of $5 because the store was having a store-wide clearance. So that's going to be cool because that's going to go in my media book that I have. Last piece is a resale item. It's a 1950s golden pink mid-century modern table lamp, either for your table or you could put it on a vanity or something like that. That was $15. I think I'm going to ask $40 for that and just see if I get any hits because at Christmas time, you know, everyone's trying to look for that great gift to give someone, so that would be perfect. So those are my consignment store and my, part flea market haul. Sorry guys, I have to get stuff off the table so that way I don't mess stuff up. Oh, and I do have one more piece from the thrift store, I'm sorry. Margaret with Texas Gal Treasures, if you're watching this, I want to make sure I get this to you because I know your mom really loves Alison Wonderland. I found this for 75 cents in my local thrift store. It's a record and book, and I know that your mom is really into Alison Wonderland. It's from 1965, and the movie came out in 1951, so that was a really good find on my part, and I knew your mom would really like that. So, Margaret, if you're watching, please let me know what your home address is so you can give this to your mom for me. I mean, you can email it to me through my personal email, you can Facebook it to me, you can, what else can you do? You could send it to me through a private message on YouTube, whatever. I just want to make sure that you get this. Okay, so next I want to show you guys something that I find, or that I've had a hard time trying to find until just recently because I guess I've been looking for them. These are 1970s melted plastic popcorn decorations. There's not a lot of information on these. I know that they were made by the Cage Company in Harvard, Connecticut, starting in 1960, and I think they went out of business in the late 1970s, so they were only around for like 10 years. Not a lot of information on these, but what I am going to do is I'm going to make a video because I think that'll be really helpful to anybody who wants to know more about these. So I'll be doing that video probably after this one. So I got this one from that guy. I bought the tension pole lamp for $2. I'd seen this at other markets for like $6, and I'm like, I'm not paying $6 for this. So $2, I have a little space that I'm going to put these up on because I absolutely love these. And that one it was $2. These ones I paid $3 a piece for. These came from an antique dealer, and they gave me a really good price on them. They had $4 a piece on them. I got them for $3. This one I'd never seen before. It's very heavy, so that was good. That'll last a long time. I've got a Christmas tree with snowflakes and a candy cane. All in perfect condition. There's nothing missing, nothing broken off. These are very fragile, but they do withstand the harsh weather conditions. And then I got Santa holding a Christmas tree and all that. That was awesome. And speaking of holidays, I'll get to this piece right here. This is a papier-mâché Santa boot. I paid 50 cents for that. And if you look in here, you can tell how old this thing is. It's pretty old. It's fallen apart and everything in the paint, but you know what? It's old. It's withstood years. So I think what I'm going to do is either I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I just think it's awesome. Okay, these came from a charity that was set up at the market. I paid $1 a piece for them. They're made in Japan. I like that they were brightly colored and everything like that. They were $1 each, so I paid the $2. I paid with the 10. And then, technically, I paid $5 because I gave the charity a $3 donation into their little support our animal thing. So I gave them an extra $3 because, you know what, that's the right thing to do, especially if it's a charity who's asking so little for stuff. So one I'm going to keep and one I'm going to put on eBay. Next piece is this new old stock 1950s Coca-Cola wall bottle opener. That was $3. My dad picked that up and I said, oh, I wanted one of those. And so he's like, okay, you can buy it, and I've had it ever since. $3, I'm going to put that on my shelf of old stuff. I think what I want to do is I want to find one that is not in the package, so that way I can hang it on my wall if I ever buy a bottle of Coke or something like that. Next pieces I want to show you happen to be something from the Civil War that I'm going to be selling. These were $5 a piece. This one I think is going to bring me the most money because it's a Civil War soldier in uniform. So that one should bring $40 to $50. This one, I don't know what I'm going to do with. I definitely am going to sell it. I might ask $15 for it. I mean, the frame is really, really old. I mean, just look at that. We don't make frames like that anymore. So that was a good find on my part. And over here, the second to last piece is this 1950s wall hanging lamp. I paid $5 for it. I tested it. It works. It's going to look great. I just have to find a way to hang it up on the wall. Really, really cool. Nothing's wrong with it. It's totally my style, and I can't wait to use it. My very, very last piece is probably one of my favorite finds of flea marketing. This is an original 1907 CocaCola Tip Tray. And the way that you can tell that it's vintage is if you look on the... Let me see if I can get it in here. So we've got Chas W. Shonko Litho Chicago C593. If this were the reproduction, it would say 1973 around this area. And I don't know how well you guys will be able to see it, but there's a little bit of trademark registry in the tail right there. It's very, very faded. And the border is just beautiful. It doesn't look like it has that repro look to it. I'm going to hold on to this for a little while, and then I'm going to, you know, I'll hopefully get a new one and sell this one. But guess how much I paid for this? Give up 50 cents. 50 cents for this. So this, if I were to resell this, I would probably be able to get $20 or $30 for it. It's not in great shape, as you can tell, but, you know, it was something awesome. And I was not going to pass it up. I gave the lady $1 because, you know, I knew it was old and I didn't want to really sound like I was cheapening her out. So I said, okay. And also, I got a little story to tell y'all. When I was at a market, at this market, I found some really old cast iron, not cast iron, like heavy brass or cast iron, like bathroom fixtures, not like the towel racks and the paper towel holders. I'm talking about like light fixtures. I bought them for $8, and I was looking at the same guy's booth that I bought the tension rod lamp at and one of the jack-o'-lantern melted plastic popcorn decorations. And there was a woman looking at them, and I said, oh, you can take a look at them if you want. She said, how much would you want for them? And I said, oh, I really want $40 for them. So she said, okay, I'll take them for $40, and she only had 39, so I said, I'm not going to sweat the $1. You can have them for $39. Real great lady. She was doing a charity for kids with autism, and I was not going to refuse the sale of that. So I made $39 that day, so that was awesome. And yeah, that's my little haul for you guys. Make sure that... I just completely repeated myself. Be sure to stay tuned for that melted plastic popcorn decoration buying tips. I did a little bit of research on those, so if you want to make sure that... See, I just did it again. Make sure you stay tuned. That's how I'll leave it. And if you haven't already done so, please remember to hit that subscribe button down below and leave a comment and let me know what you think about my purchases. And if you're interested in any of the reseller items, let me know what you want to pay for it, and then we'll make a deal from there. Thank you all for watching.